Hello and welcome to Madrid, Spain, where we are continuing to react to the news emerging from the Round Trip, Tyre Recycling and Conveyor Belt Summit, presented by Tyre Stewardship Australia and Tyrewise. Now, as we've seen in our podcast episodes and our video insights, the Round Trip gave a platform for multiple solutions making use of Tyre-derived materials in urban infrastructure projects. And one of those solutions is a permeable pavement solution developed by Porous Lane in Australia. The Market Development Director for Porous Lane, Bradley Camgoz Posselt, was in attendance, and we managed to grab a few words to him. Firstly, we spoke to Bradley about the importance of permeable pavements for our cities and communities.
Permeable pavements can do so much for cities and communities. Permeable pavements have the ability to connect this underutilized asset that we get in our city to rainwater that comes from our skies at no cost at all. As soon as it hits the ground, it becomes a waste product, which we spend millions of dollars in creating infrastructure and maintenance to deal with this, with this waste product. Permeable pavements can deliver stormwater to urban greenery to establish canopy landscape spaces and to make our cities cooler, reduce urban heat island effects, and to make them more sustainable and biodiverse.
Following this, we asked Bradley how permeable pavements turn end-of-life tyres into a real sustainability solution.
Permeable pavements provide a real value add to post-consumer tyre through the use of our proprietary formulation, which provides a very high performance permeable pavement that can be applied for in lots of different settings to reduce urban flooding and runoff, create healthier rivers, greener cities, and circular economy solutions.
Porous Lane are clearly an early adopter in using recovered materials in their products, so we wanted to know how industry can create demand for the use of recovered materials. Here is Bradley's answer.
It's an interesting question, and I think in our experience, we talk a lot about the performance that our pavement can provide, its design life, its functionality, but we find that the circular nature of the material often isn't considered during design discussions or with engineers. And so what I would love to see is for end users and asset owners to be able to connect the dots between unwanted tyre dumps and a high performance asset on the other end, and perhaps be a little bit open to using non-traditional materials to help solve some of these problems that we have.
To end our interview, Bradley spoke about their recent landmark event in seeing Porous Lane installed in New Zealand and their ongoing projects in Australia.
Absolutely. Well, look, of course, we're thrilled that New Zealand are now installing Porous Lane as a real landmark event a week or so ago when they installed their first installation at Jack's Landing. For us here, we're really proud to have incorporated more than 20,000 waste tyres into permeable pavements throughout Australia. So I'll give you two examples of projects that I'm really proud of. One completed 3 or 4 years ago for the City of Yarra very clearly demonstrates the power of permeable pavement to establish canopy much more quickly than it would be in sort of business as usual practices. If you go and visit that site today, you'll see a tree that is 3 or 4 times more established than a business as usual example that is across the street from that. So it's a really great demonstration for us. The other one is I think working with the City of Alice Springs to deliver permeable pavements in areas as remote as Central Australia. So it just goes to show that we can deliver the pavement really anywhere there's demand for it.
Thank you for watching episode 7 of our video insights from the Round Trip, Tyre Recycling and Conveyor Belt Summit. Stay tuned for future episodes where the Porous Lane story continues with WaterSmart, their distributor in New Zealand.